Hello, and welcome to a new series on the channel called Bad Fanfiction Reading. It's I don't fucking know, I don't have my watch on me, but it's about like 10 o'clock in the morning right now for me, and I'm ready to read some fanfiction. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel in the mood for a good fanfiction. And today, we're gonna be looking up Undertale fanfiction. Let's dig into this fanfiction, shall we? This game is too hard. I wonder which one to read first. And I've actually played Undertale, so I can relate to this. We have to find the little pictures here that looked like they were made in MS Paint. So let's take a look, shall we? Oh my. Gaster's gut. Oh, it doesn't really sound sexual. Hang on, we gotta go back. We gotta go way back. To the rice fields, motherfucker. Here we go. Oh yes. Here we go. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Warning Lemon. They awoke at the same time. Neither was happy to see each other. Two girls, one wearing a shirt with green and yellow stripes. Her red eyes glow in the dark, and a little bit of blush on her cheeks, making her just a little bit more creepy, not to mention how pale she was. The second was a tan girl, wearing a blue and purple striped shirt. She wore no makeup, and her eyes are so squinted that making out her eye color was trying to find a human male in the underground. Out of nowhere, the red-eyed one laughed almost hysterically. "What's so funny, Kara?" the purple-shirted one said. "Something new happened, just as I gave up on something new happening. Frisk's as wonderful and new, but most of all, you can't stop me anymore. I don't need you." Frisk's face contorted into as much shock as it could show without opening her eyes. "And guess what else?" Kara said, pulling a knife they both knew too well. She puts the knife against Frisk's throat. "What will you do now, trying to appeal to my humanity? Try and fight me even?" The next moment Frisk panicked, and she did the only thing non-violent she could do. She kissed her. At least this caught her by surprise, and she dropped the knife. After that, Kara pulled away, falling on her back. She looked at Frisk, her makeup not even slightly hiding her hard blush. What was that? The now less threatening Kara was confused in more than one way. She had never really had a preference. She had died too young for that sort of thing. And as a ghost, well, it wasn't really something she had ever succeeded at. She had tried, but she couldn't touch anything, anyone, even herself, in both ways. So any kind of intimate contact was new, to say the least. She didn't even know why it was hot between her legs. Frisk couldn't recover, and she only knew one way of pushing her advantage now. She fell on her. Well, not like on her, but near her. Her head fell down right between Kara's legs, her hand on the knife that Kara had dropped. She knew she probably wouldn't get away with taking off Kara's pants, but cutting her away to where she needed to be, well, that was another question. She used the knife skillfully, cutting away Kara's shorts and panties. All those times Kara had made her kill everyone had made her skillful with a knife. She took the bit of cloth she had cut away right off, revealing Kara's most clean-cut vagina. landscaping, are we, Kara? Frisk said lewdly. Kara was confused and aroused, not sure which was more important at the moment. Then she felt at Frisk's tongue. It came to her. She felt every centimeter of it as it twirled and wiggled. Fuck. Into her. She let out a gasp of pleasure. Any thought of killing Frisk driven out of by the pleasure of Frisk's tongue. It didn't take long. It was a virgin who had never masturbated before. She came loudly, letting out a moan of pleasure. It was all too much for Kara. She passed out as Frisk gulped loudly, swallowing all the juice. Fuck. Had to let into her mouth, smiling. That was terrible. I am about to cringe, but I don't want to cringe because cringing is bad. And that made me cringe a lot. On to this time around, we're gonna be doing, you know what it is. Yes. Let's begin, shall we? I love the profile pic, or the little picture. Let's look at it together. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh shit. Fucking advertisement. Look at them cute little kitty cats. Let's begin, shall we? Foxy walks the... Fuck, I can't even speak. Hang on, let me burp. That was a terrible burp. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Foxy watched the children peeking through the curtains of Pirate Cove. He loved the children. He wished he hadn't bitten off that little girl. That damn head had stolen a suit and used it to lure those kids away, and Foxy had seen it happening. Realizing what was happening, he lunged at the man in the suit, aiming for his face, but the man dodged quickly, causing him to instead bite a little girl around the edge of sticks. Since then he was locked away inside Pirate Cove, forced to be viewed as out of order. But he didn't only love the children, he loved the others. Freddy was fun, happy all the time, and always able to cheer anyone up. Bonnie was goofy, immature, and weird, though Chica was different. She was beautiful, sweet, caring. Hang on. Let's make this a little more realistic, shall we? Where are ya? Where are you, text? Where are you? Why can't I find the text? I'm trying to make this more realistic. Whatever, I'll just add it. She was beautiful, sweet, caring, and fat. In the middle of the night, the animatronics were allowed to wander around. Foxy would always meet Chica in the kitchen. They would hold hands and chat, and they loved to make a huge mess for the janitor to clean up in the morning. Foxy was always staring at her rear end. What could he say? He loved that. Fuck. He was peeking through the curtains, watching Chica serve pizza to the kids. She was beautiful as always. That night, he went to the kitchen. He walked straight up to Chica and looked her in the eyes and said to her, "Ye be looking stunning, lassie." He leaned closer, Chica's eyes widening. Foxy closed his eyes and touched his lip to hers. She opened her mouth, allowing Foxy to reach his tongue inside. He explored her mouth, making her moan a little bit overlong. Passionate kiss. They slowly laid themselves down on the counter, still with their mouths locked and their tongues swirling around each other like a hurricane. Foxy couldn't help it anymore. He sheathed his member and whispered to Chica, "Brace yourself." He slowly slid his long member into her vagina, making her whimper and grit her teeth in pain. When it was all the way in, he stood still to let her get used to the feeling of him inside her. She grinned.
"I'm ready."
Foxy pulled it out of her quickly. Then she shoved himself back in as fast as hard as he possibly could. He beat it over and over, pounding into her mercifully, and she screamed in pain and pleasure. With every thrust, Foxy went faster. When they were at an unbelievable speed, he released his feet into her. As if on reflex, Chica calmed all over Foxy's member. They were both panting in exhaustion. "Let's do this again," said Chica. "Aye," Foxy said. They hurried and cleaned themselves up. Then they ran back to their places moments before the clock hit 6 a.m. I don't know why, but I have a boner, and I don't like it. Now, well, it looks like this is the end of this video. If you enjoy this series, please leave a like and a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.